Hey guys, for today's video I will cover Aglaea's kit and everything you need to reach your full potential. I'll cover what relics to use, what icons to use, and what teams with the showcase at the end. I will also provide a summarized explanation for her kit, considering how long it is and timestamps for where to find everything. Starting off with her kit, her skill states that it restores HP to Garment Maker, which is her Memo Sprite, by 50% of its max HP, and if Garment Maker is absent, it summons the Memo Sprite and it immediately takes action. Her ultimate states that she summons the Memo Sprite Garment Maker, and if the Garment Maker is already on the field, then it restores its HP to the max. Aglaea also then gets advanced forward and gains the speed boost stacks from Garment Maker's Memo Sprite talents, with each stack increasing her speed by 15% and enhances her normal attack while not expending skill points. Her talent states that the Memo Sprite Garment Maker has an initial speed and HP based off of Aglaea's speed and HP. While Garment Maker is on the field, Aglaea's attacks inflict the target with the Seam Stitch state. After attacking enemies in the Seam Stitch state, further deals additional lightning damage equal to 30% of Aglaea's attack. Remember that Seam Stitch state only takes effect on the most recently inflicted target. Her Memo Sprite skill states that after attacking an enemy afflicted with Seam Stitch, it increases this unit's speed by 55, stacking up to 6 times, which these stacks are the same stacks as Aglaea gets on her ultimate that give her the 15% speed boost. When Garment Maker takes action, automatically uses Thorn Snare, prioritizing enemies under the Seam Stitch state. Her Memo Sprite's talents states that when Garment Maker is summoned, this unit's action advances by 100%, and her second talent states that when Garment Maker disappears, it regenerates 20 energy for Aglaea. For her traces, Aglaea's first trace states that while Aglaea is using her ultimate, it increases Aglaea's and Garment Maker's attack by an amount equal to 720% of Aglaea's speed plus 360% of Garment Maker's speed, which is really good considering that the Memo Sprite talent gives Aglaea 6 stacks, which again increases her speed by 15%. So while using her ultimate, her speed is going to be increased up to 90%, and she's going to be getting 720% more attack off of that speed. Her second trace states that when Garment Maker disappears, up to 1 stack of the speed boost from the Memo Sprite talent can be retained. When Garment Maker is summoned again, it gains the corresponding number of speed boosts. And for her third trace, it states that at the start of the battle, if Aglaea's energy is lower than 50%, it regenerates Aglaea's energy to 50%. In short, Aglaea applies the Seam Stitch status effect with her basic attack to one enemy at a time, which increases her Memo Sprite's damage done to the enemy and gives her a stack each time she applies the status effect that increases her speed up to 6 times. Her skill summons or heals her Memo Sprite, which has HP and speed based on a percentage of Aglaea's HP and speed. Her ultimate enhances her normal attack by enhancing her multiplier and allowing Aglaea and her Memo Sprite to attack at the same time, while also enhancing her speed by 15% for each one of her 6 stacks that she can collect before using her ultimate by applying the Seam Stitch status effect. Her trace states that her and her Memo Sprite's damage are enhanced based on Aglaea and her Memo Sprite's speed. Her other trace states that when the Memo Sprite disappears, you can get one of the 6 stacks that increases your speed, and that when they get summoned again, they obtain their corresponding stack. And her third trace states that her energy is regenerated to 50% at the start of the battle if it was below that percentage. For her relics, the Hero of Triumphant Song set is her best in slot, since it increases her attack, crit damage, and speed, which is crucial to her kit. For an alternative set, the Scholar Lost in Erudition is a good alternative, since it increases her crit rate, ultimate and skill damage, and her skill damage once more if she uses her ultimate. For her planner set, the Wondrous Banana Amusement Park will be her best in slot, since it increases her crit damage by a whopping 48%, and for an alternative planner set, the Rutilant Arena set would be ideal, since it increases her crit rate and her basic/skill damage by 20%. For her main stats, you're going to want either crit rate or crit damage for her chest, attack or speed percentage for her boots, lightning damage bonus for her planner sphere, and attack percentage and energy regen on her rope. For her substats, you're going to want either crit rate or crit damage, attack percentage, and or speed. For her light cones, obviously her signature light cone is going to be her best in slot, since it provides her crit damage, speed, and basic attack damage. For an alternative, the battle pass weapon Sweat Now Cry Less would be her best alternative because it increases her crit damage and damage dealt. And for the only other alternative, it's the Reminiscence light cone because it increases her damage dealt. For her teammates, Sunday is without a doubt her best support because he advances her and her Memo Sprite forward while also providing a ton of energy which Aglaea needs, along with a ton of crit damage and crit rate. Another good teammate would be Robin, since Aglaea and her Memo Sprite could give Robin a ton of concerto stacks while also triggering a lot of her coordinated attacks. Robin also provides a ton of damage buffs and can advance Aglaea as well as the entire team with her ultimate, which could lead to some pretty good combos with your entire team, such as advancing Aglaea with Robin and then advancing her once again with Sunday. Another teammate would be Tribby, since she's Ruan May Pro Max, and Tribby can benefit off of Aglaea for the same reason as Robin can, aka Aglaea can trigger Tribby's coordinated attacks and energy regeneration a lot easier and faster than other units. Another good support would be Remembrance MC, since they can also advance Aglaea forward and provide a true damage buff. Ting Yun would be a decent alternative, since even though she is a 4-star, she can provide Aglaea with some decent damage buffs and energy, which she definitely needs. And then for sustainers, Woho would be her best sustainer, since she can provide Aglaea with attack and a ton of energy as well.
To show me your fantasy. No past and no future. That's what I need. The groove takes it over. We'll wait and see. Even I might blank out you and me. I thought that dream could light away. Take me higher, take me away. Whoa, oh, be my savior, take me away. Take me higher, take me away. Whoa, just be my savior, take me away. Sing it with me, everyone. I don't wanna be alone tonight. Oh, bring me to the other side. There's no one else left for me to lose. Going to the other side, other side. I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'll bring you to my best disguise. 'Cause you don't need to know the truth. Let me wait forever in your life. Let's go. We venture through the chaos backseat, 1,000 light years when I'm free.
We dance beneath the galaxy, then will you be with me?
Hand in hand we face our fears, conquering depths that linger near.
Together we find a way to brighter, better days. Exploration.
Begin you know.